today's challenge is going to be to put torn paper into a title, and let me zoom in here so that you can see the sample better. You can see I have some torn paper in my text there. Let me zoom back out. I'm going to go ahead and make all of my layout except for the bottom paper invisible. And at the top I have my torn paper. I'll zoom back in again. I'm going to activate my text tool and find a fat font, and for this one I used a Cooper STD. You can go and download and use a font, but you'd probably want to look for a fat one. And I just type the word contemplation. See that I've got this on right justification, so I'm going to move that. Then I'm going to make my text larger and fit it to where I want it on my page, and then I would adjust, I've already done it, my torn paper so it fits about the same size as my text. And let's see, where is my torn paper in the, oops, my text is at the very bottom in the layers palette, and so I want to bring it up to work with it on a layer directly below the torn paper layer. And then I'm going to place the torn paper layer over the text, and you can hit Control G on your keyboard while the torn layer the torn layer paper is activated. But here's another fun trick. If you hold down your Alt key and position your cursor between the two lines, you'll see it change, and you can click there and it will also group the two. And now, using the Move tool, I can reposition this. I can have the torn paper way at the top or almost covering it all. Wherever it seems to work, you can turn it, maybe have it at a diagonal, whatever works. You can change the color of your text. You might want it white. What I did for my layout was to hold down the Control key and click on the icon in the Layers palette to make marching ants around my text. And then with the background layer activated, I hit Control J on the keyboard. And let me bring that layer all the way back up again. And I want to ungroup these since they are now not grouped correctly. And I'm going to turn my text layer off, and now I'm going to group this with the text that I had cut out of my paper. Now simply add some drop shadows to each of the layers. For my purposes, I actually lowered the distance to about 5. You can see how that makes a nice big difference. And you just keep playing with it until you get something you like. Let's lower the torn paper drop shadow distance a little bit. I think I'm going to raise the size up. You just play with it until you find something that you like. And you can see there that I have torn text It's much different than my original and the other one because I've played with it. I hope to see you having fun with this. I've got a free torn paper sample for you to download to play with, and I look forward to seeing your layouts.